Hi, I'm Chris. This is Miller Place. We're doing the Pentagon Challenge. We're in South Africa. We're with the Orlando Pirates. We've won the league, but we didn't win the cup. Bloody super sport. The bane of my bloody life. We were rubbish in the last 4 weeks. I say 4 weeks, it's about 3 months. We had a number of injuries. But hey, we've got a season review and what I'm going to do in the summer to come. Let's kick off with the season review, and there we go. We're in the Champions League. We've won the league. Well, yeah, everyone did that. We won it months and months ago. So our signing of the season, apparently the late pickup of Stellenbosch striker Debo Koza. He's 6 goals, 4 assists in his 8+2. Gets an A. The Delia, one of my signings of the season, a B-. Maya probably was my signing of the season, but if you look at the ratings, they're both been pretty good. Matsisi, yeah, A+, yeah, 250,000, value for money, definitely. Mayo, he was up and down. Warely, I thought marshalled the back very well, just hasn't kicked on as yet. April was brilliant up until a point, and then dropped off a cliff. Buthelezi, he's a young striker, he's only going to get better. Sifo Moss, another decent option at the back. He plays anywhere across the back. We tend to play him at right back or left back. Koza, D, disappointed the deal to sign him. 33,000. 33, they're... What part of the deal don't they understand? Oh, I don't know. Yes, I want to replace him. Bernardo Costa, he's going to improve. This guy is going to be a revelation next season. He's a squad player. He's going 96,000. Is that what I spent on him? And then this guy, they're happy with him. I don't know. I don't understand the board. There we go. So we're expected to qualify for the Confederations Cup. We won the league, so we stomped it, stormed it. Supersport failed in the final of the Champions League to Al Ali, so their 2 legs they lost 2-1 on aggregate, so they might not actually be in the continental competitions. So fingers crossed they're not, and we can have a free reign at the Champions Cup. Biggest win, we stuffed up into the 6-1. I'd have said our best win was the Kaiser Chiefs at home. Sponsorship was down, broadcast revenue down, corporate down, competition prize money up, matchday commercial up, and I fully expect the sponsorship to go up this year with us being in the continental positions again. So we'll see how we lined up. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Koza in goal, Zuma, Costa, Warely, and Shabalala. Then Koza, probably not. Mayo, Matsisi, Maya, what a star player he was. Bedelia, brilliant, and Buthelezi, can't complain about him. So September, October, November, December, missed out January, and anything after January. So I had a pretty decent run there. We won all 4 phases, so we got 300,000 for that. Fans player of the season was Bedelia, young player Bedelia, signing of the season Koza, goal of the season, I don't remember that one, and then top goal scorer Buthelezi, most assists from Mayo, most player of the match from Buthelezi. Perhaps I should have played him more. And then some record breakers, 3 goals in the game. That was his debut as well. Fab. We have to do it all again, but more importantly, we got the Champions League, and I am confident I'm going to I'm looking for a goalkeeper and perhaps another defender. So our all-time 11, Moffat King, we've sold him. Mosier, we sold him. Gilberto's there, probably going to sell him. Moyan sold him. Yeah. On the bench, and Nguze's there, look. Sold him. Wade, Chabalala, he's there. So not many players. Where are they now? Don't really care. Season review, lovely jubbly, collected bonus, we paid 26,000 out, and we have a look at our finances then. We've got a nice £1.3 million budget. Our wage budget stands at 100,000. Scouting budget should renew at some point soon, he says, hopefully. And next year we're going to get at least 650,000. So fingers crossed we get some sponsorships, clear out some of this balance there. Hopefully we'll see pushing towards 20,000 season tickets as well, just to show that we are growing. And it's cups next season. We need to win some cups. And is there anything? Probably not. So squad-wise, if we have a look, those leaving, yeah, he's a backup goalkeeper, not worried. Margerman definitely going. Reason Johnson going. We spent some money on him, but he's never done anything, so he's been released. The striker, he was third, fourth, fifth choice, so he's going as well. And then Moyo, I'm not sure on. Does he have a future? He's decent, but that's about it. Do we want someone better than decent? What's he want? So Moyo will be staying. He can go out on loan. We're happy there. We'll do it on a 2. We'll do that one. Money talks. Right. Sabia, not too worried about him. If he goes, they've got an optional future fee, so we'll see if they take it up. If they do, great. If they don't, he'll be on the list. Medalia, yeah, I'm not worried about him anymore. I think they've got an optional future fee of 50,000, so if they take that up, he's out as well. And then the players that we want to keep are from Warely down. So we will be offering contracts to some of these players, and we'll see how they go. The ones we want to definitely keep are effectively these 3 here, and Shabalala, and our man, the Gulu. There's another one. Where's the Belia? Why can't I see him? Oh, wait. Where are you? Where's my man? Oh, there he is, there. Have we got an option? No, we haven't. That could be interesting. Yeah, Gilberto, I'm not too worried about if we can get any kind of bid in for him, or anyone offering him for him. They say he's a leading. He's not as good as other players I've got here, so he's on his way out, I should imagine. So that's my plans. New goalkeeper, probably a new defender, maybe centre back, and I'm fairly comfortable everywhere else. So that's our big 2. The biggest one is the goalkeeper, because I've lost all faith in our South African. Right, as soon as I've got any transfer news, we'll be back. Okie dokie, we're 9th of July. The season hasn't quite ticked round yet. There's a few more days. It's probably about 15th, I should imagine, as it's 14th there. So it's not far away. Transfer wise then, we are in for youngster Ben Williams. He looks quite useful. Formerly of Ubuntu Cape Town. He had 5 games in the National First Division. He's 16. He looks really good. He's got lots of potential, and he's not going to cost us a great deal. So pretty much a no-brainer, that one. At the moment, the only players to leave are Sibia, who Amazulu paid the 21,000, as apparently it was. Black Leopards did similar with Ryan Medalia, and Sean Unlove, my young goalkeeper, is gone out and loaned to Chipper. So we've brought in 2 players. So Lavoyo Quinda, everyone should know if you've seen any of the Black Cats. He was at the time a 16-year-old left winger. He's now joined us for 300,000. Could improve a lot. He's adequate backup for Maya, probably more than adequate. And then the other guy we've brought in is a foreigner, a Montenegrin winger. He is Simovic. He was with Buduknost in Montenegro. So he's coming in on a free. He's taken up our 4th foreign position, and we are training him to be a midfielder on the right hand side. So fingers crossed he'll get some game time in the pre-season, and we'll get him up to speed wherever he is now. Let's make sure he is in there. At the moment, I'm fighting off bids from generally Saudi for Maya. They're offering peanuts, really. Mazizi was another one they're trying to buy, and yeah, I'm just basically saying, no, I want 5 million for him. I want 5 million for him. Why can't I find Quinda? Is he in? He's 18, so we need him in the first team squad. So yeah, that's as it goes at the moment. I can't find a backup goalkeeper. Well, a goalkeeper. The one we did have, we've let go. So Koza's still around. He's still our best choice. We look in the season preview. He finished the season as the #1 goalkeeper in South Africa. So yeah, at the moment, keeping hold of the best 2 players is a win. So we've had loads of offers in for these 2, and I've just basically said 5 million, 5 million. No one's then followed up at all. So fingers crossed we can keep that going. The other bit of news, our star right winger, wherever he is, there he is. He signed a new 3-year contract on less money. So happy days. So yeah, good news there. So all in all, we've not done a great deal, but we've done a great deal. We've kept the players, and we've brought in 2 wingers. But I still need that goalkeeper, so that's what I'm working on most at the moment. This guy is a possibility, so potentially a leading South African. So if it turns out, we'll see. It might be that we bring him in. He's the only one of any note that I can find at the moment. Any other player is just ridiculously expensive. So we are basically struggling at the moment. But fingers crossed, we'll get some progress and bring in a couple more players. So we'll see you back in a couple of weeks' time. Well, we've finally got the news. The Champions League first round draw has been made. Rayon Sports for Orlando Pirates will play either Aduna Stars or Hafifa in the African Champions League first round. So down here, Hafifa from Guinea. And if we look in the preliminary round, we're due to play Rayon Sports of Rwanda. So, yeah, fun and games. One thing I have noticed is, if we look in season preview, it's changed. Okay. It did have Super Sport in the Confederation Cup. So I have no idea what's going on there then. It's just madness, this African stuff. Competitions, does that show up now? It does, it finally shows up. So we haven't seen anything on the Champions League. It was only very recently that I had any inclination when we were offering the bonuses. It was the only time. So the vision, we don't actually see anything. Apparently we're challenging for the Champions League, but that was never any part of my vision or chance to adjust any budget with that, so it's odd. Right, on to transfers, and we have brought in a backup goalkeeper because I can't find a goalkeeper, and we signed Ben Williams. Moyo's gone out on loan, Shosey's gone out on loan, as has Mabertha and Jacobs. So at the moment things are all very quiet. I did have a deal agreed with this guy Ethan Brooks, a box-to-box midfielder. He is one of the better players in the league. He's 27. He's going to cost me 10 grand a week, and it was like, do I really need him? I don't know that I do, or it might be that I can find somebody better a little bit further down the road. So yeah, really struggling for a goalkeeper, really struggling for a defender. So at the moment it's all off. We're not doing too much. We've got the best part of $1 million in our transfer budget. We've got plenty of wage budget available to us as well. We're losing money hand over fist. The sponsorships that I'd hoped haven't come in. We had a continental competition sponsorship of 200,000 the year I turned up. We obviously didn't make it into continental competition. This year, 155,000 for the Champions League. There we go. Still, if we win the Champions League, this part of the quest is over. I can then jump ship and find a new club in a different continent. So we'll see. Right, Champions League registration has to be done by the 10th of August. So we'll be back for the Rayon Sports games. There's no point showing you any of the league unless, of course, we are dire and rubbish, which I hope we're not. Right, it's the end of our summer transfers. Sabia has just signed a new contract, and we have signed a new centre-back and allowed him to stay at Golden Arrows. He's a 6'4" centre-back from Namibia with South Africa as a second nation. So homegrown, all good there. Signed him at 245, so it's a bit of a squad depth for next season, effectively. Hopefully he plays well this season. We're still in the market for a goalkeeper, scouring Africa for it. As soon as I get one, that'll be great. I've got a week to do it. Basically, the Champions League registration deadline is on the 10th, so that's the key one. And yeah, all in all, it's another successful summer. We haven't really done a great deal, but we are one of the best sides in the country anyway. We are confident of retaining our league title. We want to win a couple or two, and the Champions League is my main prerogative. So we'll be back for the Rayon Sports games in the preliminary round of the Champions League. Right, hopefully you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, and until the Champions League, we'll see you then. Ta-da!